Well, I've set up the set off the blade in this jig. I don't freehand. I'm not very good at it. I used to be when I had better vision. Now I can't tell. I can't feel it because my skin's going. It's really bad now. I'm losing my feelings. I've got problems with my nerves. So what I'm doing, and I want to explain to you now. I'll explain it once, and I'll do it once, and that'll be it. My explanation of what I believe is going on this plate. This diamond plate is a new plate. This diamond plate is a new plate, and these are old plates. And what's happening to them, as you use this, it's abrading the blade. The diamond is abrading this blade. It's also losing fragments of diamond. And these are synthetic diamonds. They're electrofused, and the ones that haven't fused properly are mixed up with the ones that have got a good grippage. Yeah? And they are coming off. They're actually coming off, and they're mixing up inside here. This this is swarf, right? And I said it wasn't, but it's swarf. I said it was something else, and this is swarf. The person that commented is correct. There is swarf on there. That's the metal abrading off. You could actually see it's magnetic as well, because this is slightly magnetic. Your metal is coming off, and it's fuzzy on the end of there. But what's also happening, because this is a liquid, your alcohol is a liquid, the diamond that's coming off is forming a slurry with the liquid. That's not swarf, it's diamond particles. And if you get a bit of rag and pick this up, that will scratch and polish glass. Yeah? So, try it yourself. You're getting diamond coming off. This is diamond coming off, because this will start to rub. And look at the 3000. Can you see that 3000? Can you see those shiny bits there? It's wore off. It's come off as a slurry. It's mixed up. It's mixed with the alcohol and the gubbins that's coming off, the swarf off the metal from your chisels or whatever. So the metal that's coming off here is the swarf, which is this grey stuff. And I mistook and said something else. Okay? But there is a diamond slurry forming in there, right? And if you used this stuff to do your lapping for your valves and various things and pieces, I used it all the time, tons and tons of bottles. This is like my 5th one. I've got a spinner there, look. It forms a slurry because I spray it. I spray it with alcohol, and it's not just the paste. I use it to break it up. So it's forming a slurry, same as your stones, your oil stones and your water stones. You're making a slurry. And you're getting a slurry and a mix of the swarf, which is very, very fine. So this metal particle, that'll go rust if you leave it and when I put some water on it. So you've got to wipe it off. Yeah, but what else you're wiping off? When you wipe that, there's particles of diamond in there. Okay? Get that off, it's bloody. So this is a new 240, and I'm not joking, it's chewing up, and the surface is uneven. So the high points will start to vanish, they'll start to get knocked off. All that synthetic diamond will start to wear off, it'll just go. And you'll be left with the stuff that's proper electrofused. So you look at that in a few days' time after you've used it heavy, and it'll look completely different. So all we're trying to do is get rid of that flat edge. There's a little flat right lip right there. This has been set at 30mm outset. So the top of this is 38mm from the front face. Yeah, it's the Asian one is exactly the same. They modelled it off the European one. The distances are the same. So if you want 30 degrees, it's 38mm. According to the patch pad anyway that I've got. I don't know. I never bother checking it. I don't really care. No way that there's not diamond coming off of there. There's no way that diamond is not coming off. You're knocking them off because they're not properly fused and they're mixed up inside the stuff that's fused. And as you do this action is knocking them off, and they're mixing inside there, and they're actually bonding to that surface. They're bonding to that surface, and they're actually on it. They've gone into the surface, and then when you put it on your next. When you put it on your next one, you're actually infusing your new one with the old one that's going into it. That's why they have to wash everything when they're doing lens manufacture. They have to clinically clean the old grit off. They've got to get it absolutely clean. It has to come off because it's embedding. It's embedding into the new one, to the finer grit, and it's doing it at every level. And what you can do is you can gather all that up and throw it into some oil, some olive oil, and you can watch it start to settle over time. You can watch it and decant it off. That's how they make it in the first place. It's decanted off in vats. And they have a time. They run a time because they've already done the research and they have a timer running. They know how long it takes to settle out. 5 hours, 10 hours, whatever it is. It's probably all automatic, but the principle is the same. It's been done for hundreds of years, thousands of years it's been done. How they get the particles out. And they get that rouge or whatever it is that they're using, right? So that's slowly forming. As soon as I hit the front with a 240, I'll come off, and I'll go to the 300, whatever the next one is, 320. Then I've got a 600, and I'll work my way through and get this nice and sharp. This is the worst one. The rest are nice and easy. This one had to have more work on it. The fine one, it had a chip missing out because I hit a screw, and I didn't just hit it. I really properly went over it without even realising I was hitting it. And it was just chipping it off it with a drywall screw. And when I looked, I saw a shiny spot on the screw and I realised what I'd done. So I'll just work away at this until that edge is almost gone now. That edge is started to go now. It's almost formed a new edge. Okay, so I'll come back. I think it's very hard to do this one-handed.